Okay, wild ending to the Chiefs-Colts game. Obviously, a ton on the line here. The Chiefs have to fight to make sure they can make the playoffs at 5-5. Colts trying to get the 1 seed at 8-2. Let's pause right here to set the stage. So the Chiefs just scored a touchdown and got the 2-point conversion. It was 20-9. It's now 20-17. Colts kind of trying to decide if they should go for it on 4th down and 4. You know, if they convert, they're in field goal range and can work some more clock. Ultimately, you see they do not. They decide to play it safe and just go for the drawing them off sides, then take the 5-yard penalty, pin the Chiefs deep, and it works out. I mean, they get the Chiefs to around the 6-yard line. The Chiefs lose 3 yards. They're now facing a 2nd and 13. And again, they don't have to go for it here. If it gets the 4th down, they can kick a field goal. But like, it's a tough situation here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes takes a snap. The defender gets free, almost hits him, but just before he does, it's Rashee Rice. First, he makes the catch, so they pick up the 1st down, which is already a big deal. But not just that. Watch him then break a tackle in open space. He gets them all the way to midfield. And again, you're only down 3. They now just need a field goal to ultimately, to take the lead. Obviously, you're thinking maybe a touchdown or in a field goal tie, you're thinking a touchdown to take the lead. Although they only gained 7 yards in the next 3 plays. It's a 4th down and 3 right here. So again, they need someone to step up. And once again, it's the guy who was suspended for the first 6 games of this season. Watch Mahomes flip it to Rashee Rice, had tons of protection as well. Rashee Rice, again, so tough to tackle in open space, gets the 1st down, and again, gets them well within field goal range. And now you're thinking, can you get 7? Take the lead here. And ultimately, over here, there was a decision that had to be made for the Colts and the Chiefs here. For the Colts, do you let them score here? Because obviously you want to hold them to 3 and not let the Chiefs take the lead. But if they don't score on this play, they can burn an extra 40 seconds and take a ton of the clock off. With 1:05 seconds, you at least have a chance of no timeouts. I think it's the right call to try and stop them here, but it's not the worst thing in the world if you're the Chiefs and you don't get the yardage here. You see that, and this ends up being why. So they get the stop here. They end up getting Mahomes stopped on 3rd down as well. So the Colts defense survives that final drive. Definitely looked scary at the time, but ultimately they were able to survive and at the very least get overtime here, assuming that the Chiefs make the field goal, which they did. So that sends it 2020 to overtime. So now we have overtime, and it's worth mentioning the decision here, right? The Colts decide to they win the toss, they decide to keep the ball, and there's arguments for and against each. We've seen teams do it differently here, where some teams elect to kick the ball because that way they can, play off of whatever happens on the other side. Like, for example, in the Giants-Lions game, the Lions scored an opening touchdown in overtime. Then the Giants could go for it on 4th down. They knew they had to there, right? Although for the Colts who have the ball now, they're thinking, hey, the Chiefs' defense is tired, and who knows how long this overtime period will go. With only 10 minutes, sometimes it's not the worst idea to have the ball first. Here, though, on 3rd and 1, Jonathan Taylor gets blown up. Credit to this Chiefs defense, which was so good down the stretch here, getting the stop. So now the Chiefs end up getting the football in their own territory, though. Now they got a 1st down pretty quickly, but here at 3rd and 1, if it's 4th and 1, the Chiefs have gone for some 4th and 1s. This would be a risky one if they don't get it, right? It would basically lose the game if they don't. So you assume they would decide to, punt if they don't get this first. However, they do convert, so they get the 1st down there. Although, again, Colts defense battling on 1st and 2nd down, force a 3rd down and 7 here for the Kansas City Chiefs. So, again, for the Colts, you just get the stop here and you're fine. The Colts are going to blitz, hope that their secondary can cover here, but watch Mahomes on this play. I mean, he's going to step up under pressure. Perfect throw to Xavier Worthy. They get another play with Rashee Rice, ultimately are able to get in field goal range and win the football game. I mean, just a crazy, gutsy win for a team that absolutely needed it in the Kansas City Chiefs to improve to 6-5. And all of a sudden, the playoff picture doesn't seem so difficult now, does it? Still plenty of work to be done, but it would have been really tough if they lost this one. Big win for them.